So, thank you for that question. That's very good. Request a book or article. We're going to request this article. This is the interloan document form that's 2 pages long. Now, I want to really point out to you that during my peak period, you're restricted to 10 items per week. Because imagine if 100 students came at me with 10 items per week. That's a lot of material that I got to get. So, type in your first name, your last name, you don't have to give me your phone number unless you're a distance ed student and you might want me to call you for some reason. Your A number. And down here, I'd like you to you can choose an article or journal, an article from a journal, but you can also choose up to 5 items at one time. Just make sure that you have your sources handy when you get ready to do this. Again, distance ed students unable to pick up items at the library should include a street address under these instructions here where I can mail it to them. So we're going to choose a location to pick up. All of you should be selecting Alpine. Just for expediency, I'd like you to put 1 month from today's date, which would be October, what's the date today? 22nd? And under instructions, if you're a distance ed student, just put DE. That's a big signal for me that I know right away that I'm going to have to mail you this book, if it's a book. And then your address. Now, so if you look at your library account, you'll see an address there. If your address is the same as that library account, you just tell me that and I'll just go and cut and paste from your library account and mail it to you. Oh, we can't. Okay. Authorization fee. Basically, you're not going to pay anything for the materials that you request from ILL, so you're going to select nothing. The only time you will put an amount in here is if you're requesting a thesis. They come, I can sometimes get them for free, but more often than not I'll have to go to ProQuest, and they're $30 for a hard copy and $33 for an electronic copy. But you notice you can select $10 to $20, and what happens is when I get that filled, the library will not send it automatically to me and charge me the $10 to $20. They will send me what we call a conditional request, letting me know that this item costs $25 or $30. And at that point in time, I will send you an email saying, this costs $30, do you still want it? And then if you say yes, then I will request it. So now we continue on to the second page. If you don't give me your email, it's not going to go to the second page. So put in your email. And then submit. It should go this time. Now, earlier here, when we were here, and if we happen to, I'm not going to do that one.
I don't know, it worked fine earlier today. That's
Really?
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time. No? Okay. What I'm still going to use this as an example because this is your citation page. This is the information that I want from you. I want the title of the journal, I want the publication date, the volume, the issue, and the page numbers. And further down, there should be an ISSN number right here. These are the details that I need to get you the exact article that you want. So I'm going to go back to interlibrary loan, and based on that item that we were looking at, it came from here. And the article title was 1L, right? I'm from Canada. Sometimes we double L everything. I don't know why, but I sure don't say schedule. I say schedule. Oh, I say Z instead of Z. I'm going to stop right here because I would like you to go down here to continue the article, because for some reason, and I'm going to ask our technical people, if you go on beyond this, it just doesn't print. So then I don't know have your complete article title. So I'd like you to go down here and say continued, and that's all you have to put, and put the last word, because I need the complete title. The author is, if there are several authors, I just need the first one. Pages 181 through 200. It's 20 pages. Oh, did I get that right there?
I think that I've been having problems with that too. It won't, for some reason, isn't typed in the first letter.
Volume 214. Issue 2 to 4. So, and publication date June 2008, and the ISSN number is it's usually an 8-digit number. Now the next question is, where was this information found? Test time. Do you all remember where the database we looked in? Right here. Academic Search Complete. So then I'll just put DB space and paste. Now, the reason why I ask this, in case some of this information doesn't come through, I'll at least know to go to Academic Search Complete to try to find it. I don't have to call you or email you and say, oh, you just sent me this and I'm missing half the information. I myself can go right into Academic Search Complete and try to find it myself. Now, here's a test question. Is this an interlibrary loan or document delivery?
It'd be interlibrary loan, wouldn't it?
Yes. I see some people nodding, so yes, you're right. And why is it an interlibrary loan?
Because we don't own it.
Yes, thank you. Because we do not have a print copy of that journal, nor do we have it electronically. You've done your homework, you know that. What is very, very time-consuming for me is students who think that because they're ordering an article from another library that it's document delivery. It's not. It's interlibrary loan if I have to go to another library to borrow it. If you put document delivery and it's interlibrary loan, I'm going to go to the PHL, I'm going to go to the PEF, I'm going to try to find it, which is time consuming. So I would really, really appreciate it if you understood the concept of interlibrary loan and document delivery. When you think document delivery, think Sol Ross. It means we have it. Okay? Does that make sense? And think of me saying, oh, she's up there just shaking her head. She wants us to get this. Okay, so all we have to do now is submit it. confirmation page will pop up, print it off, keep it. Because if you don't get this document within 5 to 7 working days, come and see me, and then I can have everything that you've input, and maybe there was a typo, maybe I did a typo, whatever. But if you, without this page, we don't know where you were requesting it from. Does that make sense? Do y'all have any questions? Y'all know what interlibrary loan is? What is it? You in the red. What is interlibrary loan?
When you ask for a book or document or journal from another library in the States or Canada or Puerto Rico.
Good. The other lady in red, what's document delivery?
It's delivering a book or a journal article that we have here.
You both get A's. Thank you. Thank you, Renee.